moderate onshore flow is expected tonight through Saturday due to surface high pressure over the western Gulf of Mexico and surface low pressure over West Texas. Drier conditions are expected tonight and Saturday as the center of an upper-level high-pressure system approaches the region. Weak to moderate onshore flow Sunday will reduce the weak Monday through the middle of next week. Isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms continue through next week. There is an area of concern for tropical developments over the southwest Gulf of Mexico. The NHC has a 30% chance of formation over the next 5 days. Conditions may change if a tropical cyclone develops. Keep up to date with the latest tropical information from the National Hurricane Center. The marine forecast for the bay waters from Baton Rouge to Port Aransas. Tonight, south wind at 10 to 15 knots. Bays slightly choppy to occasionally choppy. Saturday, south wind 5 to 10 knots becoming southeast 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Bays slightly choppy to occasionally choppy. Saturday night, southeast wind 10 to 15 knots shifting south after midnight. Bays slightly choppy to occasionally choppy. Sunday, south wind 5 to 10 knots becoming southeast 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Bays slightly choppy to occasionally
pitch
choppy.
black out here.
The marine forecast for the bay waters from Port Aransas to Port O'Connor. Tonight, south wind at 10 to 15 knots. Bays slightly choppy to occasionally choppy. Saturday, south wind 5 to 10 knots becoming southeast 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Bays slightly choppy to occasionally choppy. Saturday night, southeast wind 10 to 15 knots shifting south after midnight. Bays slightly choppy to occasionally choppy. Sunday, south wind 5 to 10 knots shifting southeast in the afternoon. Bays smooth. The marine forecast for the coastal waters of Baffin Bay to Port Aransas out to 20 nautical miles. Tonight, south wind at 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet with occasional seas up to 5 feet. Saturday, south wind around 10 knots shifting southeast in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Saturday night, southeast wind 10 to 15 knots shifting south after midnight. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Sunday, south wind 5 to 10 knots shifting southeast in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. The marine forecast for the coastal waters of Port Aransas to Matagorda ship channel out to 20 nautical miles. Tonight, south wind at 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Saturday, south wind 5 to 10 knots increasing to 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Saturday night, south wind at 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Sunday, south wind 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. The marine forecast for the coastal waters from Baffin Bay to the Matagorda ship channel out to 60 nautical miles. Tonight, south wind at 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet with occasional seas up to 5 feet. Saturday, south wind 5 to 10 knots becoming southeast 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Seas 3 feet. Saturday night, south wind at 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Sunday, south wind 5 to 10 knots shifting southeast in the afternoon. Tropical weather outlook. Toward Tropical Weather Outlook National Weather Service National Hurricane Center Miami, Florida, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time Friday, September 3rd, 2021 for the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico. The National Hurricane Center is issuing advisories on hurricanes located over the central tropical Atlantic about midway between the Cabo Verde Islands and the Lesser Antilles. A surface trough over portions of Central America and the southern Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico is producing disorganized shower and thunderstorm activity. This system is expected to move northwestward during the next day or so, bringing locally heavy rains to these areas. The disturbance is expected to move over the southwestern or south-central Gulf of Mexico late this weekend, and then move generally northward over the western or central Gulf of Mexico early next week. Unfavorable upper-level winds are expected to limit development through Monday. but environmental conditions could become marginally favorable for some gradual development by Tuesday or Wednesday. Formation chance through 48 hours, low, near 0%. Formation chance through 5 days, low, 30%.
Okay, I'm only going to do a half channel cycle for this one because it's super long. So, Khb41 half channel cycle. That's it.